is out the door. We've got oil starting to rise. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the charts or not, but oil is back over 91. Diesel and other byproducts of gas that are refined, or byproducts of petroleum that are refined, significantly higher than what the oil costs actually are. So there's a gap in the chart there. I do think there's going to be a snapback moment where oil does move substantially higher in a very short period of time. Could we be on the precipice of that right now? We are somewhere around like 50 million barrels away from the bare minimum that we're required to hold in reserve here in the US. So at some point in the near future, we are going to have to stop exporting oil in order to be able to refill our own reserves. And at that point, you can bet your biscuits, oil is going to move substantially higher for countries all around the world. We are currently the world's largest exporter for oil, with the Strait being shut down and everything else that's gone on for the last 4 or 5 months here. I think that that will continue to be the state in which we exist until all of this plays out. Japan backed into a corner, bonds selling off. I don't know if you guys are watching the rise in the interest rates globally on these bonds, but even U.S. bonds are climbing aggressively. We're at the same levels we haven't seen since 2007. So the last great financial crisis type era, we've got stock market at all-time highs, feeling pretty frothy. A lot of people moving from risk off to risk on, selling off bonds in order to pile into the stock market. Tech stocks, supporting everything. You got an AI bubble. There's lots of stuff looming here that it only takes one prick of the bubble for everything to kind of, roll downhill. And I do think that we're right on the precipice of that. Bonds there in Japan continue to climb. The 10-year is at 2.95. We just touched that a few hours ago. Pretty close to 3%, which is what I've been calling for. The top of the stock market I thought would be somewhere between 78 and 7,900 on the S&P. We're there. A lot of the metrics that I was looking for in the market for a top and for the catalyst to take place are here. So I would not be surprised to see this take hold even within the next week or two. I know that that's a bold claim to make, but all the signs are flashing to me that we are on the precipice of this playing out, and it's only going to take oil snapping back, Japan having to move aggressively, and then obviously we have stablecoin regulation ready to roll out. So, and all of that leads to